Hello, Albert Bosma.
Hello, Sophie Bosman. Nice to have you as our regular interviewer.
Yes, I've now taken on the full-time job. I'm no longer part-time.
No. Are you happy with your contract?
Yes, very happy, but I think we need to up my pay of $4 an hour.
Well, that's why I said, are you happy with your contract?
I think that's what I do. I'm just not happy with how much I get paid.
Well, the $4 an hour is, I don't know if we should say this, but it's cash in the hand.
I think we can up it to $5, Dad.
Well, let's just see how you get on, and we'll see what the reaction is from viewers, whether they think you're worth $5 an hour or not.
Okay, so we had an amazing week last week. And let's start with Miss Lightning, which I think was our best race.
We had a really good week last week. We had a few runners, and we weren't overly confident, were we?
Yeah.
Miss Lightning lived up to her namesake. As we know, it was her last chance to show form, or she was going to be retired. And what did she do?
She came first, and she was paying $21.50.
Yeah, she went straight to the front, led, kicked, and won. Fought hard. A horse that had quite a big reputation came after us, but she fought hard and won. Yeah, $21.50. So that was fantastic. That was great news. Wonderful as well. One of the syndicate members, John Shirley, passed away, and it was lovely that she could go out on a winning night. She could win for him. So that was a great start to Friday. And then Friday rolled on. It got near. Well, it was kept going on a good note.
Yeah, on Friday night, Scene of the Crime came second at his first debut in Singapore.
Yeah, he did, and it was a really good run because it was over 1,000 metres, and he's going to be better over further. We were going to give him another trial, but we decided we'd run him because it was worth $65,000. It was like running a trial for $65,000, and he should have won. He was on the rail in the straight. He was a bit nervous about taking a gap, so he didn't take it. And the jockey had to pull him off heels. And with 150 to go, he had about 4 or 5 minutes to make up, and he just went whoosh and ran second, beating the neck. And the owners picked up 13,000 fronting second.
Nice.
Pretty good.
And
so he'll be
still pretty good.
And he'll be very, very hard to beat at his next start, which will be over 1,200 metres on the 17th of July in a $75,000 race this time.
And to carry on that lucky streak, we also, on Sunday, had Mahia win Fresh Up.
Yeah, we did, and it was actually a very good performance. Mahia, we thought, could be a chance, but we needed the rain to come. On a sticky track with 59 kilos, we felt he may struggle, but the rain came, loosened the track, and an excellent training performance from Stephen Marsh to get him to win the 59 kilos over 1,400 metres Fresh Up. And he had to mount a run a long way out, and he just kept coming. We don't often have that many runs at Te Awamutu, and I have a feeling it may have been our first winner at Te Awamutu.
Nice.
And he's out of the great mare Island Time, who leaves some wonderful winter gallopers, and in fact all 3 of her foals are going to be racing on the same day in a couple of weeks' time on the 18th of July at Okaniki. Yeah, so it was good.
And then finally on Wednesday we had Will Ferret run third on his second start. Yeah,
and so which was a really good run. I felt he may have been able to win. Thought Danielle Johnson, who is riding very well this season, I thought she just went a little bit too early on him, and he got to the front too quick. But again, he's a half brother to Mahia, so North and South Mahia and Will Ferret all have the same mum. And Will Ferret's third, I believe, has taken the prize money won for owners this season over $700,000. And Mahia was our 35th winner.
Sorry, that was a ruler.
You and rulers, be careful. Don't slap my hand with that. So that was excellent. So it rounded out a good week.
Yeah. Okay. And we've actually got a very quiet week this week, except we have 2 runners on Saturday at the Martin Jockey Club meeting in Awapuni.
Yes.
And let's start off with Miss Lightning in race 7.
Yeah, so Miss Lightning, post her win last Friday. Thank you, Sophie.
That's a signal.
My director. Can you see that?
Yeah, perfect.
Miss Lightning, Martin, race 7. So Miss Lightning, after she won last week, She's reasonably well bred, and there's been an offer just made for her to purchase her as a broodmare, which the syndicate have decided they'll take as long as all the clauses are met. So that she's under negotiation at the moment. However, part of that negotiation is they've agreed that we should be allowed to race her this Saturday. So the deal won't be finalised till next week. So she's going to back up and race this Saturday, which was the plan anyway, at Awapuni on her home track, and a rating 65-1200. She stays in the same grade as she won. She's the same jockey, Leah Hemi. She'll carry 52.5 kilos, and she carried 51 last time, so she's not going up much in weight. And we'll employ the same tactics, I think. Both who win, she's led and kicked, and I think we'll go straight to the front. And it may well be her last start. It'd be great to see her go out on a good note. And look, I think she's definitely got to be an each way chance. I don't think the field is. I think it's similar to last week. I don't think it's that stronger at all, if that much. So, and she'll probably pay about $15 again. Now I should also say one of the horse, Mezzaluna, was retired after racing last Saturday, and she is also under offer as a broodmare.
Nice. And I was saying before, I think Miss Lightning's like racing a bit too quickly after her last start, but now I kind of understand why. Yeah,
you did question. You said, why is she backing up so quickly? But she's actually, but it'll be a last start. Probably she'll have a long time to rest after this. And look, we wouldn't run her on this shoe as well, and she's been, if anything, her work this week's been better than her work before her last one.
Yeah.
We're really happy with her.
Really impressive. And then the other horse we're racing that day is National Pride in race 8.
National Pride.
Got to do the directions. There we go.
Martin, race 8, the last race of the day at Martin. Both races are worth $17,500. Now, can you tell me, what does National Pride and Miss Lightning have in common?
Do they have the same parents?
No, they're both last start winners.
Oh yeah, I had that written down in my notes. They are both last start winners.
And they're both last start winners, and they're both they both like wet tracks. They're both racing rating 65 grade. So National Pride, he won on that terrible day at Otaki where it was so wet. We've jumped him since that race and worked him on the flat, and his work is excellent. He's also drawn well. He races over a mile. It's really hard to go from maiden to rating 65 grade and win at your first start. So it'll be tough for him, but he's drawn well, and we'll be positive on him as well, because if he gets too far back in a field, he tends to switch off. So he'll be up handy. Jonathan Riddell will ride him. And we're kind of getting him ready for a special conditions maiden with $20,000 on the 18th of July. Nice. So this is a race that he needs before then. But look, if he sits handy, look, he can be competitive as well. But it is tough. Your first start in rating 65 grade is tough, but the track shouldn't worry him.
It's good to prepare him for it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it'll be good to prepare him for his next start. So.
Yeah, I think that's all we have for this week.
Yeah, quiet week. A very quiet week. But what we might do next week is have an earlier tube talk.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday, because we're going to have we're going to have runners, at Stratford on Thursday. So we want to talk about those. So we might do it early. We might see if we can get you on the Wednesday and get it up on Thursday morning.
Awesome. And also give me a school holiday so I can just pop up.
Yeah, it will be. All right. Awesome. Well, good punting. Have a good weekend, and we'd love to be able to chalk up another winner if we can. Get close to that number 40 for the season.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Me and rollers. I just need to put this down.
Okay. See you, Soph.
See you, Dad. Bye.